Coming up on the Sports Desk, the Torrance Tartars are trying to ride the wave as they go for their second win in a row and try to beat the South Spartans in this long-running city rivalry. Plus, see if a local high school volleyball team can keep winning as they seek out their 9th straight league title. Highlights, scores, and much more coming up next. Welcome to the Sports Desk. I'm your host, Byron Newsome. Not only can you find me here, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter. That's at Byron Newsome TV. I will give you the inside look of what is going on in the Torrance area. Now, one thing that's going on is high school football. The Torrance Tartars took the start of league play as a new season, picking up their first win in a 22-point victory over Centennial. This week, they face off against crosstown rival South High. South comes in to this matchup on a 3-game losing streak, playing at the Zamperini Stadium. They shake hands at the beginning, but there will be no handshaking once the whistle blows. And Eric Suarez finds an opening and takes it near midfield. First down, Tartars. Suarez again, this time. He gets popped out of bounds. Josh, move out the way. And there he goes on 4th down, Dylan Perez. Now, he tried to kick a field goal, but it was blocked by Lawrence Masonette, who blocks it. I got the keys. I got the keys that drive it all the way in the end zone. He scoops it up and takes it all the way for 6-7-0 South leads. Then it is Ethan Myers. His mama Gina sends his videos to me when we don't have it. A lot of times we don't go to away games. Mrs. Myers, we got him this time. Ethan ties the game up 7 apiece in the second quarter. South hands the ball to Patrick Patterson. Patterson takes it, moves around a little bit, takes it into Tartar territory. Then on 4th down, I normally don't show field goals, but Cole Cooch kicks a 54-yard field goal. 54 yards, giving South a 10-7 lead. That pumps up South. The Spartans stop Torrance on 4th down, and the ball goes back to the Spartans. It's going to Greenway on 3rd down. Anthony Biazovich pitches to Carl Richardson, who throws it to a wide open, beautiful pass. Brandon Tarashi. Eric Suarez was in pursuit, but no. 75 yards for a touchdown. 17-7 South leads in the second quarter. Torrance trying to score before half. Ryan Carroll to Ethan Myers. He gets it out of bounds. Around 33 seconds left in the half. Now Carroll is back behind the center, tries to hit Ramirez in the middle of the field. He finds it, but no! On the tip drill, Anthony Biazovich picks it off. South leads 17-7 at the half. They are getting pumped up. Torrance, look, we got to win this game. We are 1-0 in league, and we're ready. Torrance comes out running the ball in the second half. Suarez into South territory, makes a move. Then it is Carroll who hands it off on a quick one to Myers. He takes it down even deeper. Then on another quick handoff. This running game is on point. Suarez takes it to the camera, baby. Corner of the end zone. Touchdown. 17-14. Torrance is down, trying to take the life from Torrance. Biazovich finds a wide open Patrick Patterson. No! He drops it. That would have put him out. Then, hey, Carroll goes back now. Torrance gets the ball back. Carroll to Suarez down to the 35, 36-yard line of South. Nice pick up. Once again, Ryan Carroll, the quarterback, goes back, looks to the end zone. He's trying to take the lead. He wants his team to have the lead. He looks, he finds, but Nathan Gottlieb, but no, Kieran Sullivan is there to stop a score. 17-14, South continues to lead in the fourth. Anthony Biazovich says, this is too close. We need to win. I'm going to do something about it. Look at me now. I'm scoring touchdowns. Yes, 57 yards later. 24-14, South leads in this game. But hey, Ryan Carroll is the quarterback of the other team. You know, Torrance, he says, anything you can do, I probably can do too. He takes a hit, makes some moves on down, and gets it deep in South territory. And what do? Kyle Sell takes it in. It is 24-20. It is a ball game, folks. The cheerleaders know, hey, It is 24-20. We got to go, Torrance. Let's go. They're cheering. The crowd behind them is in the game. And Torrance D right here. Bjazovic looks downfield. Incomplete to Cooch. Torrance has a chance to win this game. Ryan Carroll, midfield. He's looking to pass it. He can't find anyone open. Somebody is there, Suarez, but he takes it himself and gets it all the way down close to midfield. Can Torrance do this? Can Torrance actually pull this off? Carroll, last chance. He sees his man, Eric Suarez. No! Carl Richardson with the pick to secure the game as South wins this one 24-20. Torrance hung tough. Ethan Myers and Eric Suarez leading the ground game, while South's Carl Richardson and Anthony Bjazovic helped the Spartans score just enough to stay ahead. The West High Warriors have gotten things back on the right track recently. They won their first 2 games of the year. Then they lost 2. They have won the last 2, but could they make it 3 in a row against the mighty, mighty winless Centennial Apaches? Our sports reporter Anna Dominguez was on the scene.
The Warriors are coming off of 2 big wins, and tonight they are set to play Compton Centennial. And while the Apaches are just 0-6, a key for a Warrior win will be for this team to remain focused. But that could be a challenge for these inexperienced players. But as Coach Holt said, this team has a lot of heart and a lot of character.
It was homecoming at West Torrance High School, and even though at halftime all eyes were on the King and Queen, on the field, all eyes were on the Warriors. And it didn't take long for the Warriors to get on the board. You can see number 88 right there making it look easy in the end zone. And from that point on, it was clear that there was no stopping the Warriors.
Well, we had a good game tonight. I mean, Centennial, struggles a little bit, but they got a lot of really good athletes, and they've always been making big plays. So I'm glad that we contained them tonight and we didn't give up the big plays.
I feel happy. We've worked very hard throughout this entire season. And, if everybody does their job, then we win ball games.
Sophomore quarterback Dylan Cardenas ran up the score, but he couldn't do it without the help of his defense. And as they continued to make stop after stop against Compton Centennial, the Warriors shut out the Apaches 42-0. But even so, their attention is maintaining their focus and shifting gears to their next game.
Now we move on to the next game. We got South, and crosstown rivalries are always tough. You better practice and you better come ready to play because, in the South Bay with all the Torrance schools, it becomes a real rivalry.
With the Sports Desk, I'm Anna Dominguez.
Thanks, Anna. The Warriors are winning at the right time. One more home game before finishing the season on the road at Leuzinger, and then the regular season finale at Torrance. The last time the North High Saxons football team had a losing record was back in 2011. They were 2-8. Now, they lost a close one to West recently, making them 3-3 on the season. Could they turn it around against Leuzinger? Unfortunately not. The Leuzinger Olympians beat our boys 68-28. Leuzinger is the highest scoring team in the Pioneer League. Let me break it down like this. In the Pioneer League, Torrance High, South High, and Centennial have combined to score 214 points in 7 games this season. Leuzinger has scored 320 points in the same amount of games by themselves. Their offense is good. Now here's a look at the Pioneer standings. West and Leuzinger are tied at the top with 2-0 records in league play. South is 1-1. Torrance, with only 1 win on the season, is tied with South with a 1-1 league record. While North, even with a better overall record, is tied for last with Centennial. Both teams are winless in Pioneer League action. On the road again, Bishop Montgomery takes off for 3 games in a row away from home. The first one was against St. Anthony. Bishop beat St. Anthony by 2 points last year. Could they come up with another one against the Saints out of Long Beach? Not this year. St. Anthony went up 43-0 in this one before the Knights were able to score. Cody Coleman catching the only touchdown for the game for Bishop. Bishop has 2 more on the road before ending the regular season at home against Cantwell's Sacred Heart, a game that will likely decide who will be this year's South Catholic League champion. Coming up on the Sports Desk, we all know that cats have 9 lives and what it's like to be on cloud 9. But not many people know what it's like to win 9 league titles in a row. Can the South Spartans keep digging out wins in 2016? Plus, Ambassador High School's volleyball team is showing us that big things do come in small packages, as this small school looks to make it to the postseason action for the 2nd consecutive year. See it all when we come back in just a second.
You're going to need me. You're going to need us. All of us. You're going to need our technical skills, our math, our engineering skills. You're going to need our help with your water, your air, your food. You're going to need our organizational skills, our problem-solving skills. You're going to need our determination, our honesty, our compassion. You're going to need the next generation of leaders to face the challenges the future will bring. And we promise we'll be there when you need us.
As an 18-year-old, I let my mistakes kind of take over my life. I was 0.5 credits away from completing high school, and I didn't do it.
I got pregnant, and I was the main one working, so I did what I had to do to survive.
Sentía que la escuela no era para mí.
Most of my family, they never graduated high school or even let alone go to college, so I'm trying to break that barrier.
My family never stopped pushing for me to be better because they knew what I could become and who I could become as a person.
Every day after work, went straight to school, studied hard, and it paid off.
Sentí como que si quiero cambiar el mundo, tengo que cambiar a mí primero.
I could not have gotten my diploma without my family.
Mi consejera, ella fue lo máximo para mí porque me ayudó mucho con todo.
I've been given an opportunity, and I'm just thankful for it.
Yeah, it's hard, but keep on going and keep on trying.
The high school diploma is just added to the confidence, and now I feel unstoppable.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Welcome back to the Sports Desk. Now, if you're on Twitter or Instagram, you can find me at Byron Newsome TV. You will see what happens as it happens behind the scenes of your favorite sports show. Now, for 8 years in a row, the South High girls volleyball team has been tops in their league, but it hasn't been easy. And what makes it even more difficult to win, and win again is that when you are the champion, everyone knows you're the champion, and everyone that plays against you wants to beat the champion. Torrance High visits South trying to knock the Spartans off of their throne. Sam Vargas was at the match as South and Torrance squared off.
The girls volleyball team here at South is off to a strong start, currently undefeated in league play. Tonight they play host to crosstown rival Torrance High in what should be a late season battle for first place. The Spartans are wearing their special Dig Pink jerseys in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
It's such a great cause that we get so many people involved. I think it's great for the young girls to be aware. And also we want them to be doing more than just playing volleyball. We want them to give back. So we try to do a little bit, decorate the gym, make it festive, raise a little extra money we sell these t-shirts on campus, and all the money that we make here and at the snack bar we donate to the American Cancer Society. It's certainly for a good cause, but let's see if that translates into good play. We pick it up in the first, senior Caitlin Dilly with the spike to make it 10-3. South up big early on. Later in the set, Gina Cortezi, huge kill by number 16, extends the lead, putting South up by 10. The Spartans never looked back and ran away with the first set, 25-11. Now on to the second we go. South jumped out to a big lead once again. Senior Marina Kistner with the spike to put South up by 9. Later in the set, Hadley Clegg gets the kill. South went on to win the second, 25-14. The Tartars knew they needed to get something going here, and in the third set, they came out to play. Middle blocker Ali Gorelli, huge kill, game tied up at 13 all. Later in the set, senior Katie Jones, with a little trickery there, brings Torrance within 3. These girls refuse to give up, but it wouldn't be enough, as senior Spartan Renee Bryden would put it away. South wins the match, 3-0.
Sometimes we have a hard time focusing and finishing the game. I think today we knew we really had to stay focused and not let up. Even if we're ahead 2 games, we had to play hard every single point, and I think that's how we won in 3 tonight.
Really, really happy with the way we played. Probably our best 3-game stretch all year. They came out focused, knowing that this could be a battle for first place in league. You know, we knew Torrance had beaten North and Torrance had beaten West. If they beat us, we're tied for league champs.
The Spartans got the win tonight and remain undefeated in league play. And with only 2 games remaining on the schedule, they have their sights firmly set on a 9th consecutive league championship. Reporting for the Sports Desk, I'm Sam Vargas.
Thanks, Sam. South has a good chance of repeating as league champs, and they look ready to make a run deep into the playoffs this year. The North High girls volleyball team has had some ups and downs this year, but if they can pick up their play right now, the season could turn around before our eyes. Thanks to my friend Kevin Gallagher for the great video of action. North taking on leuzinger. Aaron Howell serving. North is up 8-6 in the first set. Alana King, Kylie Morimoto to Anita Kamatsu. 3-point lead North. Howell Morimoto to King. 18-9 North leads in the first set. Now they're up 24-11. Cheyenne Monat and Howell with a deflection of Hannah Adams. Right there. Then we have Lacey Gallagher to Howell. King putting it over. I like it. Then it's Pinnell to Morimoto. Ooh, watch that. Howell with the kill. 10-1 North is leading. They lead as much as 23-9 in the second set when Pinnell bumps to Morimoto, who sets for Kamatsu. 25-13. Trailing early in the third, Pinnell, Tanya McGlinty to Lacey Gallagher. North within 3. They score 2 more. McGlinty, Marissa Soto, Gallagher. 9-9 score. They come back in this one. North goes up 19-12. Pinnell serves and Hannah Adams sets up for Janet Ruiz. North up 6, trying to end it. Kayla Sawyer serving and Janet Ruiz was too strong, but North wins this one. It wins the third set 25-22. The Saxons shut out leuzinger 3-0. The Pioneer League standings look like this. South is at the top, undefeated in league play, while Torrance and West are right behind. Then we have North with 1 league win and leuzinger has none. Every team has goals, ladies and gentlemen. And for the most part, goals are important. And one goal you want to have is to improve. The Ambassador High girls volleyball team is trying to improve its record and record another win, taking on Environmental Charter at home. With this win, Ambassador is trying to get the flag football team is in support. Coach Smith and Coach Duperon leading the support on the sidelines. AHS up 1-9. Ambassador trailing in the second set until Jasmine White puts it over. Ambassador ties up things. Then it is Sarah Okamoto. Digs it out, possible point. Katie Keller gets it over, no return. Ambassador takes the second set. Nina Bella Gonzalez with the serve. Environmental Charter can't handle it. 8-8 in the third set. Gonzalez sets it up for Tara Delk. 10-9 AHS. Then it's Katie Keller serving. And Susie Moon, watch this. Jumping up and blocking. Yes. Then we have Okamoto, Gonzalez to Delk. AHS was too much. With this win, Ambassador has a 4-game winning streak. They sit in second place in the Mulholland League. The Lions are trying to win their first league title and are hoping to knock off a Pacific Lutheran team that has won 14 games in a row dating back to August 25th. And local tennis action, Coach David Condiff and his North High Saxons took on leuzinger in league play this past week. Sarah Shimoka and Lily Kawaoto led the way, winning in doubles. Alyssa Loom, she won 2 sets, 6-1 and 6-2. Giata and Jenny Guillen winning 6-1 and 6-2, helping North come away with a 12-6 victory over leuzinger. Now, North is 4-8 overall with a 3-3 league record. One of those league losses came in a crosstown matchup against the West Warriors. It was back and forth, but West was able to come away with the win, 10-8. Coming up next on the Sports Desk, can the El Camino Warriors snap a 3-game losing streak against LA Harbor? Plus, see why our World Series champs are still smiling months after they brought the title back to Torrance. All that and more when we come back.
You look incredible. Did you go tanning? Yeah, check it out. Jealous. Best spring break ever. No. You're getting so tan. Finals are the worst. I'm so glad they're over. We need some sun. I can't believe our friends are getting married. She looks amazing. Where's your tan? I can't go tanning anymore. Doctor's orders. It's melanoma. I'm stage 3.
Melanoma is the second most common cancer for young women, 15 to 29. Protect yourself. Protect your friends. Stop tanning. Learn more at spotskincancer.org. A message from the American Academy of Dermatology.
I see my friends out there getting waves and talking about them, and I know exactly what they're doing and what they're feeling and everything. It's like, it's hard. I was diagnosed when I was 57. It was a surprise to me when they told me I had MS. It's like, you sure?
Well, the idea is this is a 360-degree virtual reality camera rig. Steve hasn't been able to ride a wave in way too many years, so now I'm going to ride a wave and we get to share it with him. Well, we're going to do something.
Just put that on your head.
Whoa.
Oh, this is unreal. Coming up, coming up, coming up. Boom. Nice. Nice. This is fantastic.
Yeah, let me set it up and you get into the
Set it up.
ride.
Let's do that again.
We are back. Make sure you catch me on Instagram and Twitter. That's at Byron Newsome TV. Send me photos, videos, and just say what's happening, and I'll be sure to hit you back. One team looking to get back on the winning side of things, the El Camino Warriors. After winning their first 2 games, the Warriors have been on a 3-game losing skid. The defense has given up 137 points in those 3 losses. Things have to change as they hit the road against LA Harbor, a team that has lost 4 in a row. I'm sure Coach Gifford Lindheim and his staff let the defense know they expected more, and they came out with it, getting a safety here, taking a 9-0 lead early. Then it was Eric Henneman catching his 2nd touchdown on the day, 3 catches for 61 yards for him. Connor Miller at quarterback in this one, 178 yards passing for 2 touchdowns as Elko gets their first shutout of the season for Coach Lindheim, 26-0. John L. Jackson led the ground game for Elko. The Warriors had 231 total rushing yards for the game. From football, we go to volleyball, and the Lady Warriors are on a hot streak. Elko went into the SEC crossover tournament with 4 wins in a row, and evidently they didn't want that streak to end there. Elko beat Chaffee in 3 straight sets, and they did the same to Mount San Antonio, taking their streak to 6 straight wins. They hope to continue strong play as the season winds down. Still trying to find a win on the season, the Elko men's soccer team is struggling along, losing 5-0 and 4-0. The Warriors have given up 28 goals and only scored 4 goals on the year. The women's soccer team was also in action. They were unbeaten coming into the month of October, but they have already lost their 2nd match this month, losing to Cerritos 5-0. They ended in a tie with East LA during the week as well. In water polo action, the Lady Warriors picked up a nice win over East LA by a score of 15-10. They went to play in the Citrus College tournament and came away with a win over Santa Monica, but lost to Citrus, San Diego Miramar, and Allen Hancock. With a 6-14 record, the Warriors will be looking to end the season with wins. Their last game will be on October 26th at home versus Chaffee. This year has been a big year for El Camino College. The school is continuing to grow and improve across the board. One of the improvements was the renovation of Murdoch Stadium. 7,869 seats, a new synthetic turf field that the football and soccer teams are proud to call home. Well, they won't be the only ones calling Murdoch Stadium home anymore. El Camino College's new football stadium will be the site of the 2016 LA City Section Championship football games. The games will take place on December the 3rd. kicking off with the Division III title game at 11 a.m., the D2 game at 3 p.m., and the Division I game at 7 p.m. Last year, the games were held at Cerritos College, and the years prior to that at the LA Memorial Coliseum. While the football champions will be decided in December at Murdoch Stadium, some local baseball champions are still being honored for their play this summer. The Torrance Babe Ruth 15 All-Star team won the World Series back in August in Williston, North Dakota, and they were being recognized by the Torrance City Council. Mayor Patrick Fury spoke with the team and presented them with a plaque on behalf of the City of Torrance. The fellas helped Torrance win their first World Series since 2008, and it was their third championship overall. The team consisted of players from Torrance High, West, South, and North High School. We have come to the end of our show today. Make sure you tune in next time. We've got the Torrance sports scene on lock from the little kids all the way up to the big kids. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And don't forget to sprinkle your school spirit my way, and I'll be sure to get you on. For the Sports Desk, I'm Byron Newsome. Keep rising to the top, Torrance. We'll see you next time.